The oldest company in North America is no longer. Hi there, I'm Jeff, and this is Plain English. This is where we help you improve all your English skills, and we do it with stories from around the world, often from around the English-speaking world. And today's story is from Canada, the country's oldest company. In fact, the oldest company in all of North America has officially gone out of business. The company was the Hudson's Bay Company, and it got a royal charter from the King of England in, get this, the year 1670. The company was chartered from 1670 until 2025. So today you'll hear the story of the Hudson's Bay Company. This is episode number 835 of Plain English on Monday, February 2nd, 2026. The full story is at plainenglish.com/835. Before we start today's story, I'd just like to remind you that the podcast is just one part of how we can help you upgrade your English skills. At plainenglish.com, you can make faster progress with active learning strategies. You can take quizzes, do activities, listen to the fast version of the audio, watch video workshops, practice what you learn, and even join a live call with JR and me. It's all about helping you build your skills to become a better, more confident English speaker. Sound good? Go to plainenglish.com to start your free 14-day trial today. Now, let's jump into today's story. In the middle of 2025, a retail company went out of business. This retailer had department stores in suburban malls and in city centers. Its sales had declined for years, and finally, it closed its doors. So far, so normal. This has happened to a lot of retailers, but there's something special about this liquidation. The Hudson's Bay Company was the oldest company in North America. It was founded in the year 1670 and was central to the formation of modern Canada. But last year, the Bay, which had served generations of Canadians, closed its doors for good. The story of the Hudson's Bay Company, or HBC for short, starts with the early days of European settlers in North America. King Charles II of England issued a royal charter to the Governor and Company of Adventurers of England trading into Hudson's Bay. The charter named 18 men as proprietors of this new company, and they would have the exclusive right to all trading in a massive expanse of land. The land was called Rupert's Land, but don't let the simple name fool you. Rupert's Land was enormous. It totaled about 3.9 million square kilometers. It included large parts of modern-day Quebec, Ontario, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and the vast north. It even spilled into what is now part of the United States. This one company was given a monopoly over that entire area. In the 1600s, a monopoly didn't just mean the right to trade. Hudson's Bay was also a de facto government with the power to make its own rules, enforce them, and mete out punishment. HBC's early business was in fur trade. The company bought beaver pelts from indigenous hunters and trappers and paid for them with imported goods from Europe, goods like tools, weapons, and textiles. They established trading posts throughout their land where they facilitated trade and stored goods. In short, Hudson's Bay was a giant middleman. By the 1800s, though, European fashion had moved on. Men started wearing hats made from other materials, and demand for North American fur declined. That's when Hudson's Bay started its transformation into a retailer. They converted some of their trading posts into general stores, where a wide variety of international goods could be purchased. The company also brought major urban stores to Canada. The first of 6 urban department stores was in Winnipeg. These European-style department stores were one-stop shops where customers in city centers could buy everything from clothing and shoes to housewares, furniture, and cosmetics. The company employed modern retailing tactics like fixed pricing and window displays. In the 20th century, Hudson's Bay grew to symbolize Canadian retailing. At its peak, HBC operated about 100 The Bay stores, massive anchor department stores in city centers and suburban malls. They also owned hundreds of discount stores under the brand Zellers. They were the kings of Canadian retail. And then, in Canada, as in the United States and elsewhere, the retail landscape changed. Consumer tastes changed quickly. Shoppers preferred big box stores like Walmart and Home Depot because they offered lower prices. Hudson's Bay, like Macy's in the US and Debenhams in the UK, was slow to embrace e-commerce and lost ground to Amazon and other online shops. By the 2020s, Hudson's Bay Company was a shadow of its former self, struggling to stay alive. And in 2025, the inevitable happened. The 355-year-old company said it was going out of business. All 80 remaining stores closed their doors for good. As part of the liquidation, Hudson's Bay Company put its most historic asset up for auction, the original 1670 Royal Charter signed by King Charles II. A court supervised the auction. The buyers were 2 Canadian philanthropists. They paid 18 million Canadian dollars and have pledged to donate the charter to public Canadian institutions. So Canada has lost a 355-year-old institution. But never fear, Canada is home to a major 21st century retail behemoth, Shopify. Shopify is the tech platform behind many of the online stores you shop at. It is based in Ottawa. And that'll do it for another Plain English. Congratulations on making it to the end of another story. Just remember the full lesson is at plainenglish.com/835. That is thanks to JR, the producer. We'll be back on Thursday with another English expression and next Monday with a new story. See you then. Listen up if you speak Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, or Turkish. One of the most frustrating things about listening and reading in a second language is being confused by unfamiliar words or phrases. When you listen to Plain English, or when you read the transcript, you probably encounter some words you don't know. When that happens, you have a few options. You can stop the audio, go look up the definition, then return to the episode, find your place, and press play again. But that's exhausting. Or you can just skip it and be confused. That's no fun either. But what if you could see the translation of the word into your language instantly without having to stop the audio, without having to look anything up? Well, you can at plainenglish.com. For each episode, we translate about 100 words and phrases from English to 9 languages: Spanish, Portuguese, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Polish, and Turkish. And we highlight those words in blue. All you have to do is hover your mouse over the highlighted word and you'll see the translation instantly. It works great on mobile too. It really makes listening a lot more satisfying, and it's a great way to expand your vocabulary in English. The best way to see these translations is to sign up for a free 14-day trial at plainenglish.com. During your trial, you can read as many transcripts as you like, all with the translations into your language. So sign up for your free trial today at plainenglish.com.